They call him Mr. Tough Guy. But not for the reasons you'd expect. It's not about bravado, muscles, or ego. It's the kind of toughness that doesn't shout. The kind that carries people quietly. What does it mean to lead with grit and heart when the path oftentimes rewards neither? Today we are joined by Motlalekgotso Letsela, third year BCom Accounting Sciences student at the University of Pretoria and former member of House CA. We chat about the story behind his nickname, Mr. Tough Guy, and the people-centered philosophy underpinning his career. We also chat about his purpose for becoming a CA, the experience he gained as leader of outreach in House CA, lessons from his Big Four VAC work experience, and more. I hope you enjoy. My travelers on the road to CASA. Happy holidays. I know it's been holidays for even those high school aspiring CAs, but a lot of the university aspiring CAs. I actually just wanted to maybe call you at the end of your holiday to reflect. It's been 6 months. New Year's resolutions have been hit or not, and we need to just look back and see how far we've come. Also to appreciate what we need to do differently in the second half of the year. My general reflections this year have been different to 2024. It's been weekly, so I write these journal entries. It's been, instead of last year's usual entry, which is what seeds have I planted, meaning what things have I started, what new beginnings have I begun. Now it's about what of those things that I've started, those relationships, those projects, such as this, what of them have I nurtured? Because seeds need watering, they need care, they need love, they need effort. And I found that this was a good year to look at that being the focus, nurturing. Similarly, in my studies, I'm doing my postgrad. So maybe I'll leave you with that. What seeds have you been nurturing? What seeds have you been letting wither away? Think about what you've been doing this year, over this past 6 months, and what you expect to change going forward. This one is another great one of my friends at varsity. And hope you enjoy. On to the episode. Welcome back, my people. This is the Road to CA podcast, the show for aspiring chartered accountants to inspire, empower, and inform the difference makers of tomorrow. Today, we're joined by one of the bubbliest aspiring CAs I know. He's all over the room talking to people left, right, and center, people. He's a third year accounting science student at the University of Pretoria and a former member of House CA. You didn't add this to your pre-information, but I'm going to add it. He's a former member of House CA, the accounting student representative subhouse at UP. He has also an alias as well, because even in tough times, he picks himself up and still keeps a smile on his face. His alias is Mr. Tough Guy. We're joined by Mr. Tough Guy. We're joined by Kgotso Letsela. Kgotso! How are you, brother?
Stalin. That's a nice introduction, eh?
I didn't lie. Again, I never lie in the intro on my podcast. I never lie on my podcast.
That's true. All you said is the truth about me. I'm just so happy.
I'm happy, man.
I'm just, Mr. Tough Guy.
Yes.
I think we'll just go with that word, Mr. Tough Guy.
Mr. Tough Guy. Okay. Let's, before we get into Mr. Tough Guy, your alias, your nickname, I want to know the origin story of you coming to the CA journey. Where did that CA thing come into the picture?
It all started in high school.
High school, man.
Actually, it started in high school. by no choice, actually, because I wanted to be a doctor,
Okay.
I really wanted to be a doctor. But in grade 9, there was that subject, natural science. It has those terrible pronunciation of terminologies, the photosynthesis, all those weird words. I saw myself with these words, they are just troubling me. They are making me upside down, throwing me off. Like, it's fine. I'm doing good in EMS. I'm getting distinction in EMS. So why should I go struggle myself? Then I just let go of the dream of being a doctor. Went to EMS, which is the accounting route. Went there, got there, speaking to my teacher. You know what? So you can't be a teacher. I mean, look at yourself. You are the one who's teaching people numbers. I mean, why can't you just look above? Like, no, maybe I can be a CA. I didn't even know what's a CA. But I'm like, maybe I can be a CA, accountant, because that's the only thing I knew, working in banks. I don't know. I thought working in banks, doing CRJ, preparing those things. That's the only
But
thing
where did you find that out about?
That's still in high school, in grade 10. Yeah, in
But
grade 10.
did someone come in to speak at a particular event, or did your teacher tell you about it? Or
my teacher told me about there's a route called accountant.
Okay.
Accountancy. Accountant. So I'm like, okay, it's all about CRJs. He was a teacher, so he didn't know much. Like,
they just know CRJs.
Yeah, CRJs, the CPJs. That's their daily job. I'm like, okay, and I'm good on those things, so I can just join them. That's how being a CA started. It started at grade 10, and I went to grade 12. Grade 12, I think I didn't have more knowledge. In my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go to university. I'm doing one module, which is accounting only. Because I want to be an accountant. So accounting would make sense.
Yes.
Do you get my point? Because even in high school, I was doing business studies, economics, and accounting. Like, okay, in varsity, I'm going to drop those two. Just carry on with accounting.
How crazy, hey?
No other modules. I'm just going to do accounting. One module, having those life, which our teachers always tell us that you get to varsity, going to cruise, going to have more freedom, all the life you want. Like, I agree with them. Like, you know what?
There's freedom.
I'm going to have freedom because I will be doing one module. That's me. That's my story to be a CA. And also, the most one was to help people with their finances. That's what also inspired me. Because where I come from, there are a lot of road accidents funds.
In the Eastern Cape? Where
in the Eastern Cape? Matatiela. Yeah. Because I pay you Matatiela.
Okay.
So people are driving as if, I don't know, as if they own the road. So there are accidents, and when they get that money, believe me, it doesn't even last for a year. They just spend it.
The RAF money, the road accident
fund. The road accident money.
So I'm just trying to paint the picture. So there will be maybe a father or a brother who has an accident, and they can claim, because the roads in Eastern Cape, they're poor. Even my family from Eastern Cape, we drive there. I even recall, man, I was driving down there. When was it? 2 years ago, I think. And we went down this place called Satan's Neck.
Yeah.
Satan's Neck. Oh, it was the most harrowing experience, dude. It was scary because you can only see 5 meters in front of you. Yeah. Because of the fog. The fog is you can't see anything. There's potholes the size of there could be a cow on the road. Like, it is just insane.
You see, so road accidents is a thing. Is a thing. So, and when people get that money, they just use it. They just use it recklessly.
They blow it.
They just blow it. You see, if they can try blow it there, many people can relate with that. I blew it. So my goal was to be a CA, just advise them on how to spend their money, invest in certain things. Yeah.
Sure. No, that's a pretty. Would you say it did it come from? Did it come from just people you knew, or was it someone closer to you?
It's people I knew.
Just generally, no?
Yeah, generally people I knew. Yeah, because I know those people, and when you have that kind of money, you have more friends. When it's finished, they leave. So I saw it in my own eyes. I've been seeing it in my own eyes. So I'm like, maybe to help them to save some money, maybe 1/3. Just take 1/3 and the rest put it to investments.
I mean, aren't you thinking about now the 2-part?
Exactly.
You see, like you're learning these things.
I'm
man.
learning these things now, so it's getting there to just
Yeah.
help them. Guys, this is how you must spend your money. Because people are very, very difficult when you have to tell them how to spend their money. No one wants to be told how to spend my money. They will tell you it's my money. I can do whatever I want to do with it. So I have to be patient with that. Yeah.
No, man, that's fantastic, and I think that's a deep enough why. So when I came to varsity, and I talk about this openly all the time. I failed in 3rd year, and I was just coasting throughout the whole thing, not really putting, effort, horns into it, because I didn't have a really strong why. It was never for someone else, not really. It was never for something bigger than myself. So that's a pretty powerful why, man, I must say. Mr. Tough Guy. You must explain to us why Mr. Tough Guy is Mr. Tough Guy. Why are you Mr. Tough Guy?
And given my physical body, why am I Mr. Tough Guy? Given my physical, hopefully they can't see me. They can't see me, so yeah. Those who know me, they know. Why, man? Why is he Mr. Tough Guy? The reason of being Mr. Tough Guy is, a name of being Mr. Tough Guy. You gain it. You earn it by your actions, what you do. So, as I said to the team, see when there's attack, whereby you are really, really knocked off. You are really knocked off. There's a way whereby you are looking, okay, here is a right way of giving up. Here is a right way of me saying, you know what, I'm not off.
It would make sense for you to give up.
It will make sense.
It would make sense.
You see, so I'm that person who said, okay, I'm Mr. Tough Guy, even though I have my issues. I'm going through the most. I'm just gonna pick myself up. I'll still put a smile on everyone. I'm still gonna smile. I'm that kind of a person. If you come to me with your issues, while I also cry inside with my own issues, I'll just forget about my issues a little bit and then talk to you. We will have a chat about your issues. We will have those kind of chat. We'll see how are we going to do it. That's where I'm being Mr. Tough Guy. Also, as I said before, I'm from the Eastern Cape.
Yes.
You see, Eastern Cape, there are cows there.
Oh, there's cows.
Yeah, big ones.
Yeah.
So, given my physical body, I can hit a cow with my stick and put it down. It will fall down.
That's impressive, man.
So,
that's impressive.
That's also, but the main reason of being Mr. Tough Guy is through difficulties. I'm that person who knows how to still keep on moving. Even if you can say, even ask her, how is he still moving? Shouldn't he be giving up right now? I'm still moving. Even though I won't be walking, I'm gonna talk, but I'm still gonna be going forward. Even though I don't see the future of going forward, but I'm still going. I know. I just have a belief that there is light. Even though I can't see it at this point, but there's light. So that's where the name Mr. Tough Guy came in the picture.
Can you think of a story?
Of a story?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about a high school. A high school. In high school, especially in grade 12. I was not a class rep. I was just someone who was just passing. So I had the trust. I gained the trust from my teachers. Now things were very, very tough. By tough, I mean the whole my school, the previous class, they got 100%. So now we were also expected to get 100%. The pressure was on. And I was doing so good.
100% pass, ne?
100% pass. I was doing so good in school. My marks were so good. But now the classmates' marks were not that good enough. The pressure was on me. They were always looking at me and my teachers like, okay,
why are these guys
these guys not passing? So Maths was also a very, very huge role in my school because my class accounting, they will pass maths to level 1. So they would give up. I will just come there and talk to them, guys. Okay, now I can see that we are getting really, really, really into deep here. How can we do this maths? How can we go forward? Like, also, don't you feel like quitting is something nice so that we can just take our one and move on? Like
why do you need to lift them up, you know?
I had to lift them up because
The pressure.
the pressure on me. You see, my teacher saw the pressure with Kgotso. Why don't you talk to others? Why don't you make them pass also? I mean, you know how to talk to people. You're here speaking with us, right? Look at your marks and look at their marks. There's a gap. So why don't you like, yeah, man, because I like helping. Fairly, I'm gonna talk to them. So speaking to people who are already given up was the most toughest thing to me. They've already given up on passing. Some people even told me that we don't see ourselves getting to university. We don't see ourselves getting there. Although we are not blessed like you. You see, there was just story. So I had to say to come with things with the cake, guys, even though this is the way. But let's just see how we can do it. So I would study with them, even do the post night thing. In high school, you can imagine. The whole night we'll just be there practicing maths, doing that. Hope
Before test.
Yeah. Before test.
Pulling all-nighters before test with the people even. Yo, that's crazy.
Just to be there to support. And I think me putting that hard work, that just changed the way they were thinking about things. Like, okay, Mr. Tough Guy, now we see why you are tough. You don't give up on us. So that's what makes you tough. Our teachers have given up. We can see their eyes. They just come to class. They'll just do what's their job, to teach, and then they leave. But you will even have like extra hours with us and sit down and say, okay, let's take an hour. If let's say the school knocks out at 3, I'll take an hour and you will leave at 4. I'll just be there teaching the maths. Not only teaching them, trying to get their strengths back. So that's where the Mr. Tough Guy also came in. Hopefully, okay, not even hopefully, luckily. Many of them did pass maths with the minimum of level 3. Some of them went to university. And yeah, that's where some of them even called me like, I gave up long time ago. I told my mother that level 3 is not me, it's you. You were writing that paper. Also, that's where I see that you are Mr. Tough Guy. You know how to keep people going forward, even though there's no hope.
It makes sense. It makes sense now. The Mr. Tough Guy, and one might look at the name Mr. Tough Guy, might hear of it, and they might think, yo, he's probably big. He's probably so resilient in his own things. No, I think what your nickname is rooted in, it's being the rock. It's the rock that people can lean on, the rock that people can stand on. I mean, those guys wouldn't be adversity if it weren't for you.
Yeah, they can stand on it.
It's amazing, man.
Yeah.
On the shoulders of giants. I don't even know where the quote's from. But we're not, like the whole idea of the self-made millionaire. It's such a lie. There's no such thing. That person stands on the shoulders of mentors, of people who brought them up, of Kgotsos, tough guys who were there, to lift us out of those dark moments. Man, I appreciate you sharing the story. And I'm curious, was it those sort of tutoring and mentorship experiences that inspired you to join House CA last year?
Yeah. That's a nice pickup. That's true.
Yeah.
You see, that's exactly why. And yeah, House CA was one of the best because I felt myself going back to the tutoring but here it was not like because I was on outreach.
Yeah,
something very, very new, and I found engaging with children which don't even have parents. Some of them don't even have parents. Maybe that's also why I'm tough. You know, going there, some people they do want to go to those kind of jobs, but they're just afraid because seeing some people in that kind of state, that situation makes them cry. So
because I mean it's heartbreaking, man.
It is heartbreaking.
Like to see a child with no mother, no father, and they, like in this orphanage, it's like it's not looking nice. It's tough.
It's tough. So I'm like, that's the real one. That's the one I want. I think that's the one. That's the really reasons why being outreach is so important. Gathering those donations, those Easter eggs, just to give them, just to put that one smile on their face, that hope, whereby you just put the Easter eggs here. Like this comes from the University of Pretoria, especially accounting science students, because they are the ones who donated. They said with their love, we are putting it right here for you guys to do. The happiness in those children. They can see there are good people out there, even though I'm going through my situation, but I have the support. So being outreach was the most nice thing. Even though I remember the previous chairperson, he said, I'm explaining this outreach to you. I want you to understand what you will be collecting pads. Like, okay, wait, you're not going to be doing that? You'll be collecting pads. Are you comfortable with that? Like,
that's also a crazy thing, dude, to confront. Because I spoke with Lungelo Mpinga. She was a chairperson at AWCA, right? So that's the African Women Chartered Accountants sub-house at UP. And like, she sort of made me aware, she was on a podcast, of period poverty in South Africa. Like, girls don't have the money for pads, bro. It's crazy. You have to be Mr. Tough Guy to take that stuff on, dude.
So I'm like, I can do that. You wanted advice? Okay, let's say you are collecting pads. Who's your main target? I'm like, okay, my main target is men. I'll go to men and tell the men to donate, because women are obvious. They relate, you see. So with them, but men are more stubborn. So they want you to convince them. I'm like, I'll go to men, convince, because I know men like helping out. They like helping out. So I'll just talk to the guys.
But they just don't understand the problem. Just like myself, I didn't even know about like period poverty and like just not being able to afford basic sanitary, like a pad, Yeah,
because they don't understand. And how are you going to make them understand? You have to talk to them. You have to make them have a picture. Most of us have sisters. So imagine your sister having a picture. So this is really a nice opportunity for you to make a mark.
To inspire them.
To inspire, you see. So he was really impressed to even put me as
the outreach.
The outreach, and I just have to say it. Yesterday we were getting our certificates, and I am one of the best outreach. I won a certificate of being the best outreach. So
I'm not surprised. So you're talking about, was it Komerki? The whole okay.
The whole best outreach. There's house CA, there's the tax.
Yes, there's all those different sub-houses under the Komerki. So like that's the EMS sub-house.
That's the ES.
You have the accounting one. You have the probably there'll be, what was HR? There's the HR one, HR tax, and all those different bodies. So you are the top outreach.
I was the top outreach.
Oh, fantastic, man.
I went all out. So yeah.
What would you say you learned from that whole? So generally, so now let's zoom out onto your experience as a professional, as a difference maker in the world. What would you say you've learned through the outreach experience?
People
now.
Yeah, I learned people, there are different types of people outside here. I've learned people don't see the same way we see things. I've learned that some people, that's why I'm telling you, some people are more sensitive. I saw it. Some people tears can just come out. And every time they see things, I saw those kind of things. And I saw giving back, helping other people is one of the things that makes them value you. That's what I've learned. I've learned skills of how to talk to guys, to help other people. Those are the skills which I've learned from being in outreach, you see. And yeah, think that's what I've learned. People, how different people are outside here. You know?
That's huge, man. I think that's such a lesson that we learn too late. Yeah. We learn too late. It's like every single person who qualifies as a CA, you're going to have to deal
With people.
with so many people. So many.
That's what I wanted to talk about today. People.
uh.
You know, yeah, we'll get there.
Let's get there. Let's get there now. What do you think about this whole topic of people in the profession?
You know, that was the main reason why I'm here. Because of I've saw that, you know, I can't run away from people. Saw it from being in outreach. I saw it from at work. I saw it in university. I saw it at home. Can't run away from people. People there are different type of people. See, when they say different people, that's true. There are different people. They are cool people. Everyone's cool, but there are those nice people who I think, okay, they're nice. So, especially in auditing when I was doing my work.
Was that last year?
No, this year.
This year. So I remember you did one last year with
Yeah,
EY,
I did. Yeah.
and
So
now
did.
this year was with PwC.
What was it? KPMG.
KPMG.
Yeah,
this
it was
year.
a KPMG this
Okay.
year.
Was it Jan or
It wasn't June.
June?
June.
That was
It was
the
in
media
June.
one. Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
you did last year's EY VAC work, and then you did this year's KPMG VAC work. Did you learn anything new?
Always.
Okay.
There's a lot. There's a lot of new things which I've really learned. You know, I don't know whether you remember Bell.
Yes.
Bell used to have those those interview about they would just make us listen to a person.
Oh yeah,
Those
with
sessions.
the virtual reality.
Yes, the virtual reality,
Yeah.
and then those interviews.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what would you do if this is you? Those things happen.
Let me explain to everyone, because I think people just to paint the picture. So literally in tax, what we had, it was in second year, yeah. Second year, we had the tax department bring these virtual reality goggles and these whole virtual reality sets where they would basically have us wear these goggles, and we would sort of be in these VR simulations of people problems, things like interviews, things like sitting in on an audit, and they would maybe simulate an ethics issue. They would do all of that thing. So yeah, it was just so interesting. Carry on.
Yeah. So my first task at KPMG, it was that also. So there was one of the recruiters. She had to pretend as she's a client. She came there. She was already sitting there because they gave us an assignment whereby we have to solve an issue for this client. Then now there were some missing documents. We have to go to the client. Get in. So like, okay, sit down. Wait, I haven't said hello yet. You're already telling me to sit down. What do you want? What? Is this my job? Like, okay, with the information you gave us, there are some missing. Wait, now should I do your job? Isn't that your job to find missing? You see those kind of routine, and I couldn't hold myself.
Oh.
Like, no, wait, I'm helping you here. Wait. You can't be talking to me like a wait. Oh, you're rude in my office, my company. Please leave.
Sure. You know, it's funny. That could actually happen.
Yeah. Those things happen. So, as I'm saying, after that happened, we had like a session whereby we were being given, just picking up our mistakes and what we did correct. So our mistakes, like we guys were speaking back in a rude way. No, like a client, you don't speak back in a rude way. If you see a client has their own moods, I mean, being rude today, just reschedule the meeting. Tell them, today I probably find you not in a good state, so in a bed. I would like to reschedule the meeting for another time. Tax. That's where tax came in. Tax already told us those things, but I forgot about them when I went there. I didn't even think about them. So it also lead back to a point whereby experience is the key. It's a key. Being experienced with how to handle people, helps you to gain those skills. You see, those skills of knowing how to talk to clients. Because sometimes you get a rude one. Tomorrow you get someone who's very, very, very gentle with you, very soft. You have to even know how to talk to people who are soft. You have to even know to talk with people who don't like to talk. There are some people who just don't like to talk, who just listen to you. One day it's like, okay, done. They'll never talk. See, those are the skills whereby you learn. I know we're doing accounting, carrying all those books we're doing, but
people, man,
we are not doing that for ourselves. We're doing those. We're getting that knowledge to give it to people. We'll be sharing our knowledge with people, helping people. So it's very, very important for us to know how to engage with people. People is the most powerful word.
That is profound, man. One thing that I want to go back to is how, very interestingly, us doing that tax assignment, that VR assignment back in second year, it was, the reason why it was still so powerful is because, like, one, you'll never forget VR. Like, it's this thing that you'll never really forget. Maybe you'll forget a little bit of the technical topics that we went through and stuff like that, but you never really forget the experience. Yeah. When you went to KPMG, you had already done your pre-reading because we already did that VR assignment. So now, when you go into practice, you've been to two visceral experiences. You felt it. You felt that VR. It was probably like light, VR, cute. I'm wearing goggles.
Yeah.
But then you go to KPMG and you see it in your face. There's a human being in front of you, and you can feel it. You're role playing with it, and then afterwards we study it, and then we're like, oh, it happened then, and already now you're drawing connections from that VR experience and this KPMG experience, and now you've got a solidified piece of knowledge that you can use. It's a weapon in your arsenal, which is so powerful, man. I think it's people.
It's people. I know because some people are like, can't I just stay in the office and work from the office? Give my team to go. No, it's gonna be your turn to go to the clients. You will be the one who have to speak to the client. It might be your task because we work in groups. So in certain session that might be given to you, and you will want to go to the client, and you will, auditors, especially trainees, trainees work. Yeah, they do their very most job. So that's why we have this 3-year trainee, just to know how to engage with people, to know how to deal with people. There's no job outside there whereby you don't deal with people. So, and most of us accountants, we forget about that. We're like, okay, I'm doing these standards. I'll just prepare financial statements. But still, those financial statements, I have to go deal with an auditor. You see?
Yeah.
There is a people. People are going to come in. So it's very important to gain those skills on how to speak to people. And it's a skill. That's why in my first conversation I said, experience is key. I might come out from getting a degree, and the person who might be having done this job for years, that person has more experience from me, even though there are new things which I am coming with, but you mastered the most important one, knowing how to deal with people.
That is so huge. Kgotso, brother, if you could go back to first year, second year, maybe even high school Kgotso, what would you tell him?
You just had to ask that question.
I had to.
Just had to ask that question.
I had to.
If I would go back, you mean go change time? I think what I would do is I would cut people off.
You'd cut people off.
Cut people off. Oh no, my bad. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's supposed to be a joke. One thing I will just tell myself is not to be afraid of making mistakes. And also allow myself to learn from other people. Because when you are the smartest in the room, you tend to forget that other people you tend to forget about other people's ideas, other people's views, how other people are doing things, you know. So you tend to make yourself a person who knows it all. So by knowing things all, you never think of you making a mistake. You're even afraid of making mistakes. Because if I do this wrong, they're gonna laugh at me. They're gonna think, oh yeah, you are not that kind of a person. You're just faking yourself. So I will just tell myself to go back and allow myself to make mistakes. But from those mistakes, one thing which I will be afraid of is to make the same mistake again and again and again. But making the mistake first time wouldn't be an issue. So that's the only thing I would just go back and fix it. I am already fixed it, but I wish I did it long time ago, especially in first year. You know? First year, I was afraid of making mistakes. You will never see myself saying, I'm not doing that. If I do that, and see those kind of, especially new topics. If there's a new topic and we are learning it, I'm already wanting to know everything about the topic in first time, just doing the topic, and I'm gonna be hard on myself. Okay, why don't I understand this topic? Why is it so? Am I stupid or am I dumb?
That's what we do with questions. That's why we don't like to do questions. We think when we do the question, we must get it right.
Exactly. I'm afraid of making mistake. So I wanna do it right. But if I can allow myself, okay, let me just do this question and do bad on it.
Get it wrong.
Get it wrong.
Yeah.
Then after getting it wrong, understand why did I get it wrong, and not do that same mistake again. That's the thing which I would have fixed in my first years.
Make mistakes. So this is for Kgotso back then. Make mistakes.
Make mistakes.
Guys, if you're out there and you're first year, your second year, even if you're in high school, it is so important to get over your marks. Yes, you were a top student back in school, but it's now even more important as an aspiring CA to start to make mistakes and also learn from others. You said that as well. Learn from others, and that gets back to your point of learning different people. Learning that people are different. People are different. You can always learn something from someone. Hey, guys, if you have not already, please, so please follow this. This is absolutely amazing, guys. I hope that it does not end, but that it begins in CASA. Kgotso, thank you, my brother.
Thank you, sir.